In 2023 June, so next summer, what does the 10-year look like? Boy, if I always have to preface by saying there are no certainties, only probabilities, and I think this is just a coin toss, but I'd probably say in June. I would probably say lower. I know that sounds bananas, but June, summer, yeah, looking at the yield curve and the euro-dollar future curve, I would say probably lower than it is right now at, what, 3.4, 3.5, something. I mean, I could make a great argument as to why it would be way higher, but that's probably what I would guess. Keep in mind, I have a feeling you might be asking this question because you're trying to figure out what mortgage rates are going to look like. Usually that's why people ask that question, because they want to figure out, is now a good time to buy a house? Should I lock in a 30-year mortgage right now? I know the rates are a lot higher than they have been, but shoot, if I don't do it now and rates go to 1970s levels, then I'm never going to be able to buy a house because it's going to be totally unaffordable. So my point there is, just because we have low rates doesn't necessarily mean that you can get debt. You'll probably still be able to get a mortgage if you're have a good credit score and whatnot. But I remember in 2012, interest rates were zero back then, and I couldn't get a loan to save my butt. I had a huge portfolio full of rental properties that I paid for in cash that had rent rolls coming in, and the bank would not give me a loan on that equity, 100% equity. They wouldn't even give me a 40% LTV loan at any price or any interest rate. So just keep in mind, just because we do have low interest rates or quote unquote cheap money doesn't necessarily mean money is loose. People conflate those two things inaccurately. They think cheap money and loose money are one and the same. That's not true.